Welcome to Accurate. My name's Fraser and today I'll be taking you through how to do a grinder profile. Before beginning any grinder profile, you need to ensure that you have three things. Firstly, your drawing, secondly, your template, and finally, your knife steel. Once you have those things, you can then start to prepare your knife steel.
Hi, my name is Nick and today I will show you how to set up your knife into a cutter head. This is done on our OptiScan machine as it can measure accuracy to 1/100th of a mil. Firstly, grab your 60mm knife, which we place in our 60mm cutter head. Use the serrations to check your distance between the centre and the outer tip of the knife. When grinding, we must ensure that both knives are in the exact same position relative to the centre of the cutter head. To check height, this is done by counting the amount of serrations inside the cutter head. And to check width, we use what is called a straight edge to make sure that both knives are the exact same width from the centre of the cutter head. This is then measured on our OptiScan machine. You can see, uses a light to show a shadow as to how accurate we are. This is one side of the knife and the other side of the knife, both lining up within our accurate tolerance of 0.1mm. We then use a torque wrench to make sure that all bolts in.
Once you've set up your knives, you can now begin grinding. Now, as you can see here, the relationship between the 4mm pin and the template is the same as the relationship between the 3.5mm wheel and the knife steel. The reason why we leave that difference between the 3.5 and the 4 is to allow 0.25mm on these edges so that when you come in with your finishing wheel, you can take it off and have a nice clean cut. Also, because this is TCT, we need to use a diamond wheel, and that's why we've got our said diamond wheel on now. We're now at the stage of the grind where we can change over to the finishing wheel. The purpose of finishing is to do the more intricate parts of the profile, take off any burning, and also put on your 5-degree tapers. Now we'll do the 5-degree taper to take off these edges along the bits which are over 60 degrees. The reason why we do this is that when the knives are running, you don't get any burning along this edge as it rubs with the timber. This process usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes.
At the end of the grind, there's a few things that we need to do before we send the knives out the door. Firstly, we have to check the critical dimensions. This is done on our OptiScan machine. Referring to the drawing, we can see that our critical dimensions is this 3.3 width here and our 5.7mm height here. We check this on the OptiScan machine by lining up our knives with the dimension here. To check, we rotate the dial on the side to make sure that we have a 3.3mm width. which as you can see is perfect. Here at Accurate we allow a 0.1mm tolerance, but we won't be needing that today. Now for the second dimension we must check that it is a 5.7mm depth. So I'll line this up to the middle, and as you can see we are on a 0 height. I'll rotate this down and find the bottom point of the knife. As you can see, this has also been ground perfectly, and we won't be needing our 0.1mm tolerance.
We're now in the final stages of the grinder profile. All that's left to do is to engrave the profile number, balance the knives, and then clean and wax them. So I'll start engraving now. You check the balance over here on the scales. We need to balance to 1.1 of a gram so that when you're running at a fast RPM, you have a nice equilibrium and that they're not vibrating in the head. So that's why this is really important. So at 145 grams. And this is at 144.9. So I'll just take 0.1 of a gram off this. As you can see, it's now at 144.9. These knives are perfectly balanced. That's a grinder profile done.